How's everybody doing today? Behind me here, let me get a look at this here. You have the United States. The United States is a 50 different countries on the continent of the Americas. It's considered to be the New World. And as those who came over here and got free land, now they're being sucked up because those were only the pawns on the board. And as what we call time moves on, the full impact of this country, or these 50 countries, United States, each state is a state of mind. The state of action, just like Israel, the state of Israel is not Israel, it's a state of Israel. Is the things that Israel used to do. Israel is gone, as I say, and it's been replaced by other people. Now the thing about this 50 states here is right in the middle here. Well, it's not actually the middle. They call it the Midwest. And the Midwest, this is a testing ground for a lot of things that's going down as far as the attitudes of the people. Because the people in the Midwest, they relatively, when I say innocent, they don't have the same concerns as the people on the East Coast and the people on the West Coast, or the people down south, or the people up here, because it's in the middle. It's in the middle. It's the archway to the West, or the gateway to the West. This is why you have their symbol, which is the arch. But each state also has a Statue of Liberty, and if you do the research, you'll find it. So the first thing, what happened was with the people who was running it, you had a hostile, what would they would call a hostile black nation. They call Muslims. So many things happen behind closed doors to make this movement seem popular, to make this movement seem like it was going somewhere. Okay, then about 1975, the leader of the movement was Elijah Muhammad. He passed. Okay, there was discrepancy about the year he died. But you're always going to have that if you're not there. So, you know. So now, the mission was broke off into 4 quarters, for people. And it was dismantled, right, by Wallace Dean, who actually was trying to further from, this is my point of view. Everybody got a point of view. So I'm saying my point of view, because I'm the doctor here for my people. So he tried to get into what we call Islam. And Islam is what we would call Malatu Abraham, or from the first son of Abraham. So it was a movement, it was a culture, it was never a religion. Once people got their hands on it and started breaking it up into different sects, and each country stating what they can use out of it to help them. When we take use, it was a book called Quran. And this particular book was a lawgiver that was given to the prophet. The prophet name was Muhammad. Now this was like 1400 years ago. It could be 1800 years ago, whatever. So you have different people who reincarnate these ideologies. You see, and then you have certain people that's of the bloodline that always continue and never sold out the truth for money, knowing that money was just a ticket of control. It was a controlling factor. It was a barter piece, a controlling factor. It's so much involved, you know, what's going on. But anyway, so the movement was dismantled. Farrakhan, right, what they call Louis Walcott, and then he changed his name to Farrakhan, Louis Minister Farrakhan. And minister is one who, well, you know, from what I say, it's going to sound more positive, so I'm just going to say what he does was like a preacher, and he was a violinist, and so that means that he was basically a minister of music, you know, if he was in an entourage around greatness. So anyway, he was chosen by the people he was around to be a spokesperson, right, for the movement, right? Malcolm X was the spokesperson. He was a spokesperson. Okay, Malcolm X, like I said, it was many things that was done that Malcolm X didn't understand. He didn't want to deal with, whatever it was. And I don't know their protocol of if you, when you join, you know, either they kick you out or whatever. So, but the whole thing is now, we're now seeing how over a period of time this mission that Farrakhan had basically was for selfish reasons. It wasn't for the larger of anything. It was for a small minute group, minute, which means small, also a group. So with that, I just wish those who are grieving or hurt or sad to reconsider who you choose to lead you, because it's only one truth, and it's not even called truth. It's called al-haq. There's one way that you can interpret it, and that's by those who was given the Farrakhan. The word Farrakhan is the decisive parts of the scripture, and that's the name he chose, was Farrakhan. Right, but it was so close to the other side of deception, and basically people have been deceived. So I know you're hurting and you're grieving, but that too shall pass like the blades of the grass, and you will be dealt with by your intentions, if you have malice intentions. So it's about the love. The love for one another. If you know that you are a civilizer, it's time to put on who you are and do what you need to do to civilize the world. And the world is your children. And if that, you have to keep moving. Don't be fooled again. My name is Doc York. I'm the original Doc York. And I've gone through all the aspects of all our people to explain the unexplained. You have a great day.